What is good, y'all? It's your boy, The Shows, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Shows World TV. So today, today we got top 10 scary videos of ghosts and creepy things, and it's by Nuke's Top 5. It's still daylight, so we're good for now. Alright, so y'all want to go watch the original? Link will be in the description down below. Alright, let's get right into it.
The Road to Nowhere. Paranormal investigators from the YouTube channel Paranoiacs travel to a secluded forest road in the mountains of Germany. The roadway is said to be haunted by the restless spirit of a young woman named Elizabeth, who tragically passed away in an accident on the road over 40 years ago. Locals refer to the ghost that haunts the roadway as, quote, the woman in black. The Paranoiacs are driving down the lone forest road in hopes of capturing anything supernatural on camera. What happens next is downright chilling.
I'm reversing and turning back immediately. I'm not looking to see what's going on there. That's very creepy.
Vardı bana böyle geldi.
Abi o neydi?
Öne gitti biraz öne dur. Çıkalım mı?
No. Of course it
Işıkları da çıkartmadım ben daha önce. Nasıl bir sıkıntı? Nereye gitti Cemal?
Ya ben mi yanlış gördüm? Ama bir şey vardı orada.
Ben de bir şey gördüğüm gibi son anda sanki böyle
Aynen son.
gölge sandım. Dikkat et. Daha ışıkları çıkartmadık.
Abi burada olması gerek. Baksana. Nereye gidecek?
Buraya doğru insan çıkamaz ki.
A strange woman dressed in all black can be seen standing at the side of the road. The Paranoiacs team is shocked and quickly back up their car, but the woman has just disappeared. They get out of their car and search, but she's nowhere to be found. 3 months later, and the Paranoiacs team return to the same road and bring along friends. They park their car, set up a static camera, and set out to explore. But while they are away, their static camera captures something truly terrifying.
It's a shadow walking along the road. Yeah.
As the static camera records, a translucent apparition walks across the road and disappears into thin air. When the Paranoiacs team returns, they don't see anything or anyone around. They don't even discover what they have captured until later when they review their footage. So could this be the spirit of Elizabeth, the quote, woman in black, endlessly wandering and lost on the lone forest road? Let me know what you think. A sixth sense. In another strange video, Reddit user ACC6894 says that his brother's girlfriend has 2 German shepherds. A CCTV camera records the dogs who have been left home alone one night. They begin to act very strangely. And then this happens. The dogs seem disturbed by something in the corner of the room. Then suddenly a chest drawer comes flying out at them, startling the poor doggies. Reddit user ACC6894 has no idea what happened to the dogs and believes the CCTV might have recorded something paranormal.
Well, you know, they say that dogs and children can see things that we probably don't see. You know, it's actually been documented that children and pets can actually see the things that apparently are invisible to adults, which is just weird, but you never know, man. I think anything's possible at this point.
But what do you think happened here? Let me know. Followed home. Ghost hunter Robert from the paranormal investigation team Para Evident claims that ever since they went to the allegedly haunted Montanay Hotel in Arkansas on an investigation, something seems to have followed him home to his apartment. He says his lights flicker, electronic devices turn on and off on their own, and creepiest of all, he's seen horrifying apparitions in his home. The entire Para Evident team decide to investigate the haunting in Robert's home. During the investigation, Robert and team member Joshua set up an SLS camera and begin to ask questions through a Spirit Box phone app. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Can you show yourself?
Did you see it? A pale figure can be seen passing by the TV in Robert's bedroom. Strangely enough, the apparition can only be seen on the SLS camera. Josh and Robert have no idea what this bizarre figure could be, and they believe it just might be the dark entity that's haunting Robert's apartment. But what do you think? House tour gone wrong. Nuke's top 5 viewer Paul sent in a video he recorded at his home in Glasgow, Scotland. Paul says that since his family moved into their new home, they've been hearing odd noises during the night and have had the strange feeling that they're just not alone. Paul has just always shrugged it off. But one day, Paul is recording a video of their new house to show his aunt, and things take a terrifying turn.
Right, Joe. Just thought I'd show you a quick tour of the house. This is the cupboard. This is the hallway, actually, and the cupboard's nothing much in there. It's not very big, but it's all right. Stairs to upstairs. I'll show you that in a bit. I'll show you the bathroom first. So, it's all right, isn't it? It's got a proper bath, sink and toilet. That's it. What more do you want? There's nothing else. I've got a shower there as well. It's all right. It's nice and clean. I quite like it. No. I'll show you the kitchen first. So you come in the living space, turn left, it's the kitchen. It's not very light. It's not very good. So yes, we've got a whole bunch of washing machines. It's quite a big old kitchen actually, if you have a look. So we haven't actually got 2 fridge freezers. This one broke down a few months ago. We just haven't been able to get rid of it. It's too big to fit in the car and that. But other than that, yeah. Little garden out the back. We built the shed last summer. That's right. But I like this affair. So it's got that breakfast bar and the oven and all that stuff. So yeah. It's good. Alright, so living space.
I keep waiting for something to pop out the corner, because that's usually how some of these videos are. I hope not. Anyway.
Little front of the house. That's supposed to be a little driveway with it should have a drop curb, but it hasn't. Evie, she's been jumping up on the surfaces quite a bit. She knocked something over, got spooked then. Oh man, you're having some sort of laugh, and you see that?
Well, those certainly weren't open before.
Paul hears the sudden sound of a broom falling in his kitchen, and when he goes to check it out, all the cabinet doors have suddenly opened. Paul can't believe what he has witnessed and just stops recording. In his email, Paul explains that he was pretty spooked by the experience. And, well, who wouldn't be? So what would you do if this were to happen to you?
Leave immediately.
Let me know down in the comments, imaginary friend. TikTok user Genevieve Swafford claims that 4 years ago she recorded a video when she suddenly heard her young daughter Lauralee talking to someone, even though they were the only ones at home at the time. Years go by, and eventually Genevieve goes back through her old videos and is shocked when she discovers that she might have actually captured what her young daughter was talking to.
Lauralee, come here. Lloydly, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
No, you gotta get out of that place, man. She's so calm about this, isn't she? I would have been freaking out, man. Especially if it's just supposed to be you two only in the house. Come on now.
Genevieve doesn't seem to see, but it looks like a shadow walks right behind little Lauralee. Genevieve asks her daughter who she's playing with, but the girl has no answer. So could it be that Genevieve's house is haunted and her daughter could see the spirit? Maybe even talk to it? Or could this video just be an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide. Creepy crawler. This next strange video was emailed to me by Mohammed Al-Badri from the city of Aden in Yemen. Mohammed claims that his friend was driving home when he spotted something absolutely terrifying. The man allegedly pulled out his phone and started to record.
أنا شفته ورا برميل زبالة. إيه شكله رعب والله رعب.
Yo, that was either very good special effects or a mutated scorpion. I don't know. Man, I don't like bugs, first of all. Anything resembling a bug, and that was... Nah. I'm driving back. I don't want to know what that is. Why do y'all investigate so much, man? Whew. No, sir.
A horrifying pale creature with 6 legs comes scurrying out from behind a dumpster. Mohammed's friend is shocked and quickly just gets out of there. Now, I'm in no way saying that this is real, but it's definitely very creepy, and if fake, it's very well done.
Yeah.
So is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Off the Grid. YouTuber Kevin Lake and his wife Dearly from the YouTube channel Homesteading Off the Grid have made their home on a remote patch of land in central Virginia. After moving to their new secluded country home, they began to notice strange things in the woods around them. One day Kevin's neighbor is taking a walk through the woods.
See, I couldn't live in the woods. I admire anyone who could do it. I actually knew a friend who lived in the woods. I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all some brave souls. Me, I need to see some city lights or something, man. I can't. All that land, the random noises at night. Wild animal could just walk up to my doorstep. I'm good.
Their property line, and he starts to notice movement in the forest. He takes out his phone and begins to record, and he soon spots something truly bizarre.
No. Yo, it even focused and I still... Yo, I would stop recording. I would be out of there. No. I don't... Nah, that's... No. Let me tell you something. He better than me. I couldn't do it.
someone or something appears to be skulking around in the woods near a cave, just watching the man. Curious viewers of Kevin's channel believe it could be anything from a hiding squatter, a hunter, a backpacker, and then there are some viewer explanations that are a bit more out there, like claims that this is a skinwalker or a Sasquatcher, or even an entity wearing an invisibility cloak. Either way, Kevin and his neighbor have no idea who or whatever this is and why it would be on their property. Back to church. A while ago, I featured paranormal investigators David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals. The two friends have been investigating an allegedly haunted church in Chester, South Carolina that is over 200 years old. Long ago, in the early 1900s, it's believed that the church was the site of dark ritualistic ceremonies. David and Dell hadn't gone back to the church for a long time until one day they happened to drive through the city of Chester and recorded something bizarre that they still can't explain.
Dude, it's a candle. Oh, snap. Oh, God. Oh,
After the terrifying experience, David and Dell decided to go back to the church for one more late-night investigation. Not long after entering the creepy building, the two friends witnessed something truly chilling.
Let me just grab the camera. What?
Y'all seen that, right? Something white just kind of zoomed past by the... I'm guessing those are seats? Yeah.
See, no one did ours before. No. We see something back there. That's what I told you. I came by here last time.
A chair slides across the floor completely on its own.
That's what that was.
And the guys decide to take a break outside to gather their courage before continuing their investigation. Eventually, they head back inside and sit down on the church pews. They begin to ask questions of the entity that may be haunting the building. And something seems to answer.
So we know you're here, and we're respectful of you. Just talk to us. There's something that you want to tell us, I guess, right? If you can understand me, I want you to knock once for yes and twice for no. Can you understand me?
I know you heard that.
Oh, yeah.
So why are you here?
As David and Dell record, a dark shadow-like mass seems to walk past the doorway right in front of them. Now, the two guys didn't even notice the figure until they reviewed their footage later. But since the investigation, the two friends have decided not to return to the church for a while.
Just to let you guys know that we might slow down on going to the church as often. Things have been going on in our personal lives since we've been going back there more. Me and David are starting to have experiences in our own houses, and it's really annoying when you can't get good sleep at home because you'll be waking up in the middle of the night to bangs. You're thinking, oh, somebody's breaking into my house. Nobody's there, nothing's in there, nobody's awake. Startles everyone. Hopefully just kind of straying away from the church a little bit might help, because it really only started to heat up once we started to go there.
So did David and Dell capture real paranormal activity on camera at the church?
I mean, it's been said that things can follow you home, especially if you provoke an unprovoked spirit in that case. So I don't know why anyone would try to conjure up or, welcome something, I just would leave certain things alone, but yeah.
Let me know what you think. A walk in the woods. One very early morning before daybreak, Nick Foster takes his cute little dog, Poppy, into the woods near his home and records a video of Poppy chasing squirrels through the dark forest. Later, when Nick looks back at his video, he notices something that gives him the creeps.
This way.
Right before Nick stops recording, someone or something can be seen in the woods right in front of him. Nick says he was completely alone and no one else would have been there in the hours when he recorded this footage. Nick says he's very skeptical of the paranormal, but he does believe that he might have captured an apparition. So could this strange pale figure be a ghost? Or just someone randomly out for a stroll through the dark woods? And strangely, all dressed in white. Let me know what you think.
Come on. This way.
The Secret Shadow. Paranormal researcher Crisel Luna sets out to investigate an abandoned house, now turned into a warehouse, in Michoacan, Mexico. The house was left abandoned after the owner, an elderly woman who lived there her whole life, passed away a few years ago. The old building is now used as a warehouse to store grains, and many local workers claim to have seen the terrifying apparition of a woman aimlessly wandering the property. One night, Crisel and her friend Melissa investigate the warehouse, but besides some odd noises, they don't really experience or capture much of anything. However, when Crisel posts her video to YouTube, many of her viewers spot something in her video footage that she didn't even notice. Something very creepy.
Ahorita vamos a ingresar ahí dentro para que ustedes puedan ver, pero sí me gustaría, pues me gustaría pedir la presencia.
Why are y'all asking to see it? You don't like yourself, apparently.
Lo que he estado haciendo últimamente, pedir la presencia de este ser, de los seres que ya no están en este mundo, que ya están en el más allá y que de alguna forma, estoy escuchando ruidos allá adentro, Meli, estoy escuchando ruidos ahí, a ver si logramos ver algo. Ay, escucho ruido. ¿Quién anda ahí? No sé si aquí tengan un gato, un perro, se están escuchando ruidos extraños. Escuchen. ¿Quién anda aquí? Ay, no hay nada. Aquí se estaban escuchando los ruidos.
Did you see it? Crisel has just started her investigation when an unexplained dark figure can be seen walking inside the abandoned home. Neither Crisel or her friend see the creepy apparition, but they can both hear strange noises coming from inside. But what?
You know what's so crazy? I thought that maybe that was just the reflection of a face on a mirror, well, the window there. I didn't think that was something walking by. That's actually insane.
Go in and inspect the room. There's just no one there. So did Crisel capture the old woman that is said to haunt the property? I guess we'll never know. You can watch more spooky investigations over on the YouTube channel, Crisel Luna.
Okay, so y'all, that was Nuke's top 10 scary videos of ghosts and creepy things. Hope you enjoyed my reaction, and if you did, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Shows World TV. Once again, I make reactions, sketches, and vlogs. I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every time I make a new video for every Thursday, alright? Follow me on Instagram and Twitter to be updated with everything that I've been doing. All the links for everything else is in the description down below, okay? This video was very creepy. There's a lot of things in there that I've seen that I'm just like, I wouldn't stick around. I would leave as soon as I saw them, you know. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, man. If you want more videos like this, then click that Nuke's Top 5 playlist right there for more reactions, alright? And if you want my more recent video, then click that over there. Alright, so I'm gonna edit this in a bit. This is probably gonna be one of those late uploads. Things been a little crazy. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, man. So, it is your boy, The Shells, and I will see you guys next time when I upload. Peace.